Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dave. I know my YouTube channel right now is This and That 93. I'm probably going to change that soon, though. Anyway, went to Charlotte Regionals this past Sunday and got top 8 with Madolche's. It's actually my first top. I'm really pleased with the deck. And yeah, guess I'm going to do a profile. I'm filming this myself on my phone, so if it shakes a little bit, I apologize, but let's get started. First, have Staple, Triple Madolche. She's the best card in the deck, and in my opinion, the best floater in the game right now. So good on Madolche. Triple Hoot Cake, the best addition to the deck that could have happened. It's just too good. It's busted. I went with double Messenger Gelato and the one Mew Fillet. My deck's definitely built more for stun and control than to go super wombo combo, so yeah, that explains that. One Croissant, I play this card solely because I absolutely love it. He's probably my favorite one. It's just so versatile. You can change his level if you need to, and if you have to, you can just make him really huge and beat over something. The one copy of Pudding Cess, her ability to pop stuff is just too good. You can use her offensively or defensively. You can just set up and throw her on board and see what they do about her. So that's her. That's the Madolche part of the deck. For hand traps, I ran 2 and 2, 2 Maxi, 2 Veiler. I think 3 is just a little cloggy, so I went 2 and 2. Of course you want to see these cards, but no, I didn't think they were absolutely essential, so that explains 2 and 2. And a tech for this regional that I almost regretted was the main deck T-King. It's just T-King. It's too good. That rounds out the monsters. I think it was 16. So it's that. For spells, I ran 1 Chateau and 2 Ticket. I still think Ticket's valuable to see. I know it's searchable, but yeah, if you can open the strongest opening I can have with this deck probably is Madolche, Ticket, set 3 or 4, and pass. So that's that, because you can just get your pluses rolling with Ticket, and then if you just need to get your graveyard empty to make Knights live, then you can just search your Chateau and do that. Triple MST, had to do it, just absolutely had to do it. Double Lance, back row, going up against other back row, I could handle it and grind it out, but these 5 cards just made it easier. And finish out spells, 1 Book of Moon. I didn't main Dark Hole, just because in Madolche's it's not really a plus for you to Dark Hole. There were a few points at the regional where I wish I would have had it, but I was still able to play out of most situations without it, so that rounds out the spells. For traps, 1 Madolche Palooza. This card is too good. Every time I activated it, if I was pushing, I won. Madolche Knights, this card is highly underrated, excuse me. It's incredible. It can stop effects anywhere. It's speed spell 3, and I actually was able in the last round to trap dust shoot someone because I set up a Pudding Cess with Invoker and Tiramisu and Ticket, and it was the last card in hand. He's dragons. He drew into Gold Sark to Blaster. I blasted the effect with Knights and then put the last card in his hand back into his deck, so that was it. One of traps, Warning, Bottomless, Compulse, Torrential, just needed to happen, especially in this type of deck. Double Mirror Force, double Depriz, triple Fiendish Chain. It's just so good, this format. And double Scrap Iron Scarecrow. I know that people give hate for this card, but I really don't care because the card is amazing. It just helps me put the game where I want it to be. And yeah, that rounds out the main deck. For extra deck, I have the staple 2 Tiramisu, Queen Bitch in charge. Like, first time I shuffle your cards into the deck, now I'm gonna steal your bitch. Like, she's the reason the deck's good. Diamond Direwolf, I didn't go into it. I didn't use many of my extra deck cards, actually. I used Tiramisu, of course, like she's the main one to go into, but Tiramisu and Invoker, but Diamond Direwolf was really good to have just in case. Pearl, I went into this once because I was afraid of Fiendish Chain. I think it was an Evil Swarm matchup or something. Or maybe it was Gadgets, I don't know, but I went into this once, and it worked out, but yeah. Black Ship, I never went into it. Dweller, surprisingly enough, I didn't need to go into this at all. Most of the times, it was too late in the game to go into it. And no dragons in grave, so I really didn't need to. Maestro, just good to have the option. Cowboy, it's good. Fairy King, Alberdeek, Alberdouche, whatever you want to say. I mean, he's a solid card, but I never went into him. Rank 3s, mains, didn't go into him. Invoker, of course, I went into him. Leviathan, Leviair. I went to Leviair a few times because I had a Messenger Lotto that just kind of was chilling in the grave, so I'd banish it with Hoot Cake and then bring it back with Leviair. Soul of the Silver Mountain, I never went into it. Mech-Clipped Engineer. In testing, this card worked out great, so I figured I'd keep it, but I never really needed to go into it. Just if you have two rank 3s with your Tiramisu, and you need to last another turn, you can pull out this guy, and if they try and get rid of your Tiramisu, you can protect it with him, so he's a really good option just to have. Rounds out the extra deck and side deck. One Medion the Time Lord. I cited him in most of my matchups. I only saw him once though, and when I actually saw him, he got deprised, so nothing I can really do about that. I still think he's really good. Like, he's Draco Sat Killer #1. Like, he just gets in there. Double Kaiku, later half of the regional side deck card, like #1. He did everything. And Fencing Fire Ferret. I can't stress how good this card is, especially against rogue stuff. I mean, even against this deck, I guess, but Evil Swarms, it's like another Ophion killer. I think I sided in against, I don't know, Evil Swarm. I put it in all my matchups just because it was so good, but definitely helped against Evil Swarms. The third Maxi, I put it in against dragons, but I was expecting to see Maxi anyway because I already made the 2. The second Chateau, I probably should have just tried to main this, but because it went in every game anyway, but it's solid. Only one Imperial Iron Wall because I kind of need Hoot Cake, and if I'm trying to do a Hoot Cake play and I have this up, I can't do it. So a lot of times Hoot Cake plays are just easy outs to things, and this complicates that. So that's why there's only one. And if I did put this in, I would take out a Hoot Cake. Double Light Imprisoning. This only really came in handy in my first match against Constellars. So, yeah, it's pretty solid, though. I didn't run into Boojins at all. One Shadow Imprisoning. Like, I never even saw it. I sided in against Evil Swarms. But, yeah, I just didn't see it. Debunk. This card's awesome. It won me my last game. Yeah, Debunk. 2 goes a match. I never even put these in. Like, I don't know if I'd even make them anything else, but I just didn't want to overside against dragons, but, I mean, this still probably puts the butthurt on. So, yeah, that was first deck profile of my first regional top. I guess like and comment, suggestions, because as you guys know, metas change all the time. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys at other regionals, and some of you guys nats. Peace.